Hello everyone, Trigan here! Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So we're actually here in Chula Vista at the moment. I had intended actually today to do Salt Lake, but I took a look at Chula Vista here and it's looking pretty bad. Salt Lake has areas we're not getting, but they don't have bad traffic problems. Whereas, yeah, our traffic is a bit of a problem here. The city has grown out beyond both of the train stations. This one I think we can keep where it is and just use the elevated station again. And then we can connect roads so traffic can get through. This one I think we really need to move the freight station. So, and then of course we're going to have to deal with everything else. Let's start with the freight station, I think. Let's go ahead and flatten out some of this area up here. You're just taking out a whole mountaintop. Yeah, kinda. Sorry about that, Growler. Growler will send you the bill. No, sorry, I don't even got any money, buddy. Completely broke. Now you will be when my lawyer's done. You are a cruel, cruel man. Dwarf. Yeah, a dwarf, sorry. Alright. Freight. This one. How many platforms do we need on this? It looks like we need 3. And we want it to be 320 and large buildings. So the question is, how do we want to do this? I think we really want it to be like this. Can I scroll out a bit more? Yeah, then we can loop these tracks up. In fact, we can, where it curves to head down there, we can actually cut it back to here and then just have it go straight up here. And then it can come down off and meet up with that there. We're going to have to lose quite a bit of altitude. But I think that'll work. Let's put this right about here. We'll see how this works out for us. That and that. Looks good. And then this is just going to go downhill. And that's going to go up to there. Connect all these roads. Where are you going to put the truck stop? That is a very good question, Growler. One that I do not have the answer to at the moment. Don't you think maybe that's something you should answer? You're being awful picky today. Just saying. Okay. Let's see, where can we put our truck stop here? This one. So I don't know if we could actually even put it there if we wanted to. We could put it back here. It does reach. Yeah, let's try this. See if we can. Again, I don't know why I keep changing the length of these. Most of the time when I start this game, it keeps what I had before, which was the minimum width here, or the minimum length here. There we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. Go ahead and lengthen these out. We'll put one of those there. And then a street access here. And, oh, I don't think I can do that. What if we did something like this? Can we make it down to here? We can. Yeah, there's no way we'll make it down to here. It's just too much of a slope. Okay. So we'll leave that like that. Yeah, we're not going to have any track here in the way anymore after we've done this. Okay, so we've got this. Let's go ahead and reroute our tracks now. I think before I do anything, I should... Oops, wrong thing. There. No catenary. Oh, there's catenary on the station. I didn't even notice I'd done that. Yeah, let's do this. There. That's taken care of. Now, just need to go down. Let's say to about there, but I want that to be earth. That's quite a hill they're going to have to climb to deliver goods. Yeah, I just hope we can do the hill on the other side, too. Okay, and then this, we should go ahead and run that. Oh, this is actually... Yeah, I've got that double tracked there, too. We must have multiple trains on that. Wait a minute. Hang on, let's check and see if we still have multiple trains on that. There we go, the building supplies. No, we just have one train, so we don't need to double track that anymore. Let's pause the game. Oh yeah, we're going to have to get these trains out of here. All right, let me get all the stuff out of here. Okay, I think I have all of that disconnected now. Let's go ahead. No, he's not quite out of the way, but he will be in a moment. I think I need to cut this back even further. They're going to be removing part of the bridge here. Oh, I may have cut that back too far. Shoot. Am I going to be able to do this? We'll see. All right, let's go right there, and let's just go straight to that. That looks like it worked. Let's get rid of that tunnel. Now the question is, can I reconnect to this? I think so. Yeah. There we go. That worked. And on this side, all we need is a diamond switch. You didn't do a straight section on it like you usually do. No, I didn't. But I think it's going to work out just fine. Go ahead and put that there. Then put that there. And this looks like I need to put one of those there. And I think I'll just get rid of this one. Leaves an awful long stretch there, but... And I just made this all one way, didn't I? Not that I think it'd make any difference, but... There. Okay, so that side's fixed. Let's go ahead and unpause this guy. Or unstop him, whatever. Where did the other train go? there was a train going the other direction there. Okay, here. Yeah, we can go ahead and disconnect it around here somewhere. Well, I could just keep that curve in there, I suppose. Don't really need it curved like that, but can I get rid of this little bit here? Come on. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't slow the trains down or anything, so should be good. We just need to get rid of this extra track. Yeah, you just get back in the station there. Here, then they'll run this so it's a nice straight run into there. There we go. And I think that signal can go. I think those are on the other side. So then here, oh, I didn't do the diamond switch on this yet, did I? Where is the end of this? Oh, there it is. There we go. And then this, we just connect to there. And then all we have to do is fix the routes. What about all that equipment there? It's gonna go away, Growler. That's the only choice we got in the matter. Okay. So let's take out the Chula Vista there and put it there. And that should be fine. And we take out the San Jose. And just that on there. And then last but not least is this. There. Those are all rerouted. All I have to do now is clean up, and then we can get our trucks in place. Okay, I did my best to get all this stuff connected. The streets are pretty wonky in a lot of cases. Maybe I shouldn't have tried doing these straight ones here. They ended up being a little crooked because they were having to connect to stuff that wasn't quite straight ahead of them. Alright, so let's see where we need to have truck routes. Got lots of tools demands here. Is this our existing truck route? I think it is. Yeah, that looks like it is. That must be as far as this went up before, because we had a truck that came up here, and that was it. Okay. So, we also need to get over here. Which I think means we need to get the passenger station done before we do the trucks. Alright. Passenger station it is. At least it looks like that's already clear. Well, almost clear. These guys can get out. Let's go ahead and delete it. And you just jumped over to a track you're not supposed to be on. Why? Oh, goodness. Oh. And we got a shed back here. I'll have to figure out how to reconnect. Well, it's going to go away, because that position will never work with the elevated station. Okay. All right, that should be cleared out enough. Now, we're not moving anything. We're not putting an airport in here. So all we need to do is put this guy back in where the old one was. Okay, let's see. Are we even going to be able to connect this thing? Or am I going to... I might have to replace the trains or the bus station with the one we used last time to get it all to connect. I can't tell if I'm lined up on this or not. Yeah, we're having to go all the way out into the street for that. Okay. So let's get rid of this. And buildings, passenger, where are you? Right there. Okay. Turn this way. Oh, and that fit perfectly. Okay, well, cool. It's a little sunken. I'm not sure why that is. Okay, now let's try the train again. Okay, so that's connected to everything. Oh, that's right, we have two routes from the south, one from the north. I think one of these is going to have to, the Flint branch is going to have to go over here, I think. And then this will go into the straight through one in the center. Okay, this, we're going to need our catenary back this time. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Okay. That's not quite what we wanted. We are not getting that out of the way at all. And this thing precludes me using this to get across there. Let's try doing this. Let's get our street in first. Let's stretch this one over to not exactly match that. Sorry, all that stuff's gonna have to go, guys. Okay, we'll bring this over, and it's gonna have to hit right there, I guess. And then this one can go ahead and reconnect. And I don't know why this is doing... I don't know why it's doing earth ramp instead of the other. Maybe this just needs to be raised. Maybe it's just not quite sitting where it's supposed to. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get this in position here. And I can't raise it. It will not let me. We may be out of luck in using the raised one there. How are we going to do this? Why don't we just move it over here? The tracks will still go through. Unless we keep the tracks raised. Let's try something here. I'm gonna get that out of the way. That should be okay like that. Let's go ahead. Oops, nope. This is what I want. Let's go ahead and do this. Oops, no. Meant to raise it. There we go. Okay, that's not too bad there. Now what happens if we try to put this same building back in? What happens if we try to connect onto there like that? That seems to work. Maybe have to take this out to reconnect it, but I think that would be fine. That is not the angle I want that at, though. Okay, hang on. Let me clean this all up. All right, now let's try this. Let's line up with this, as well as I can, at least. Wait, if I get down here closer, it'll be a little easier to get lined up. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now we'll grab our track. We'll raise it. And that should be lined up with that. Okay, let's bring that to there. It's level. Okay. That looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and keep that. And this should be... That's the St. Paul passenger branch. That's a San Bernardino line. Oh, no, that is right. That is right. They swap positions when they go over there. Okay, cool. So... let's go ahead and try putting it over here. Because that'll give us more area where we can just redo some lines and not have to worry about things lining up. Okay, there. Let's see if I make that one. I think I like that position. Yeah, that makes sense because I lined up with this. I didn't line up with the other. So then connect you to there. And I forgot to change those. Oh, I forgot to change the length of the station too. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so we want this to be 240. There we go. We'll connect it to there. Then this here, we're going to reconnect to that. Actually, you know what? Let's cut that back a little further and make the slope going into there a little bit less abrupt. Okay. And on this side, because I lined up with it to begin with, it should be fine. There. Okay. Actually, I don't need quite this much. Let's trim that back a little bit. And then reconnect these. That looks good. That looks good too. All right, cool. So that is fixed. Now this one, we want to connect with this, the one this train is on. So we want it to connect somewhere around here, I think, but I need to cut this back further. That should be good. So then let's come up here and connect to this. There we go. And that leaves us well above the ground for roads to get under us. And then this comes out on this side. All the way to there. Oh, I thought I'd fixed that. I guess I didn't. But at least I was able to do it, all the whole thing all in one go. That was nice. Okay, now the question is... this one here... I think I am going to have to do something with this. Did that? Okay, that does snap. The platform must be exactly one track wide, so this was able to snap right onto it. I think we got that. Yeah, that looks like it's all connected. Cool, and it's all above everything, so that's looking nice. Oh, the station is very high, too. That's unusual. I hadn't expected that, but that's fine, because we can level out to that and put our bus station up against it. Let's see here. This... let's start right here. Oh, you do not like that at all, do you? Okay. That worked. Oh, come on. Why did it not work if I did it one way and did work if I did it the other way? I don't know. There we go. It's nice we can do that on the bridge, though. I didn't think I'd be able to. Come on. Is it having trouble because of the slope? I think that worked. Perfect. Okay, so we got our whatchamacallits on both sides. Now, oh, geez, that is really high, isn't it? Buildings. We got this guy. So we'll rotate him into place. That is definitely not lined up, is it? Oh, it's going to be really hard for me to see this. That looks pretty lined up. Yeah, and they connect to each other. All right, cool. We are out of time for today, though. So we are not going to get this done today, but next video, we can go ahead and get this connected into the street system, get rid of this other one, and get some signaling on here, and then we can go ahead and get our passenger routes and all that taken care of. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.